guys?
We're good.
We're good, thank you. And you?
Good.
A bit loud, aren't we?
Yeah.
So today's episode is all about us being a South Asian family, and my children have specifically asked me to host the episode for today. So I'm going to dive straight right into it, and I'm going to invite you all to our lovely table of good old Indian desi Bombay mix, a bit of jeera for you guys to join us. And you must use a spoon because we don't like to have things juta, do we? What does that mean, Mahi, juta?
When you cross-contamination.
Cross-contamination?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and
Basically.
she's a victim of doing this all the time.
Yeah, she
just dives right into it with her crusty, musty fingers.
And so we don't like cross-contamination. And our favourite drink, what do we call it?
Rubicon.
Rubicon? Rubicon mango. Rubicon mango. Good old Rubicon mango. Do you like Rubicon mango?
And you.
Very nice.
Very nice.
See, you're doing it now.
See, she did it. She did it. You were told to use a spoon.
ASMR.
ਪੁੱਤ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੱਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਈਦਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਛਾ ਸਮਝ ਲੱਗੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ anyways and I've got my lovely drink here which is made out of saunf, jowin, legia and methi seeds. That's supposed to be good for you, good for your sinuses, good for your body, good for your immune system, good for your digestion.
Sure.
So we thought we'd bring a taste of our culture to our episode today, and we hope you enjoy it with us.
Even though you're not actually having it and all you're doing is looking at it.
Well, people can look at it and enjoy it, can't they? Or they could just go buy some from their local superstore. Well, we can't name any because obviously, that would be not very good.
Anyways.
Anyways. Yes, Lux. Okay, back on track. Let's get back on the road. Right, I got it. So, Mahi.
Yes.
How would you describe your culture?
So, I would describe my culture and my heritage as loud and hungry.
Okay, thank you.
I would describe my culture and heritage as love to dance and colourful.
Colourful. So, collectively, my children have sort of described what it's like to be a Punjabi and what it's like to be from Punjab, because we are colourful people. Yes, we are foodies. That explains the hungry part, I guess, from what he's saying. And the fact that, yes, we are loud and we love to dance.
Which was said in the intro of our video.
Yes, it was actually said in the video.
Very loud.
Lux, do you have a bully? That's your favourite bully? Babu kudiyo gitta main bhi aunga, tusi banaya papa main bhi khaunga. You know any more?
Balle, 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 hara tandi chale. Mum doesn't obviously know it very well.
Do you know any more?
Saag
Saronda makki di roti tune ajkal khandi. And that is it. We don't know any more than that, do we?
There's one that's like Bara vijay roti khandi khandi, something like that.
So that is like the extent to the bouillon that we know. As you can hear, they were very loud, they're very colourful. Lux got up to dance, and that is what it's like to... What are you doing? Lux?
And also another thing is that Indian mothers just come in anytime.
And do what? Oh no, they invade your personal space?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes, exactly.
Indian mothers, they have no boundaries, do they?
No.
They literally have no boundaries. Even when they speak, they have no boundaries. They will tell you things as they are.
As we know.
We'll talk about that in a little while, won't we? Anyways, Mahi's raising her eyebrows badly, and Lux is like, oh my god, I've got a bad hair day thanks to my mother. So, as you can see, being a South Asian or being Punjabi is really colourful. It is really loud. We're proud people, I would say, in some ways as well. We bring joy everywhere we go, I would say. And so I was going to ask you, Mahi and Lux, both of these two, in this kind of essence of talking about being Punjabi, being South Asian, what are some of the good or the bad things? Should we do the good first? So what are some of the good things about being Punjabi, do you think?
The good things about being Punjabi is that you're always being fed or you're being overfed.
Mahi loves food, his favourite subject, obviously.
There's good music. There's good like dance, like at least the people at least the Punjabi people know how to dance.
Like just like the atmosphere of like community.
Yes.
Like all the like
Getting together, would you say?
yeah.
Yeah. Like I guess in being Punjabi or being from South Asian, you know, you do spend a lot of time with your family, don't you? You know, and there's a whole sense of, you know, parivar or your, you know, rishtedar and your family, which can be detrimental too sometimes, can't they? She's laughing. There is what Lux said about everyone being part of a community, isn't there? And everyone's together. What else would you say are some of the good things about being Punjabi?
Clothes, they're like very good. Like they look really nice. I think Punjabi people know how to have fun.
They have a good sense of like style.
And humour as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Like Punjabi people can be quite funny as well, and often the butt of every joke as well as telling the joke. Sikhs are seen as warriors, and I think Punjabi people are warriors. I would say, like we would be that kind of first person. If something's wrong, we'll be that first person in there, like battling through our words or our hands, you know, just for the sake of the good or the right, you know. And I think like all communities, you have good Punjabis and you have bad Punjabis, don't you? Really, I think that kind of happens in all communities, really. I guess for me, I'm really proud to be born a Punjabi or in a Punjabi family. Like really, really proud that I'm part of a family and I've got to experience like just everything, like our culture, you know, the different traditions that we have. You know, for example, like our weddings, like when we have our, sorry, my chimney's falling down. You know, like when we have our Punjabi weddings or we have our, you know, anything, it's all very loud, colourful, bright. You know, there's just so much variation of everything, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? Like, if we even talked about food, Mahi, your favourite subject, like, I'm sure you've got a little bit more to say about food, have you?
Spring rolls, samosa, jalebi, besan, matari, aloo parathe.
What about you?
All of the things you said.
Bhature and chickpeas.
Chole bhature, chole bhature, roti.
Yeah. Chicken. Indian
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Oh,
Indian sausages.
Chili paneer.
No. What's paneer called? Matar paneer.
No, the chili paneer. Is it like the
Chili
little
paneer.
cubes? Yeah, it's called chili
Matar paneer.
Matar paneer. Kebabs.
Oh, that's what it was. Sausage kebabs. Kebabs in general.
Rasmalai. I love rasmalai. It's my favourite.
Kheer and
Kheer and roti. Yeah. Like there's just so much variety of food, isn't there?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Sabji.
There's just so much, isn't there? There's just it's such
Crazy.
a rich. Wouldn't you say that we're really lucky?
Curry.
Curry. Do you like curry?
No.
Oh.
You remembered what it was. So
Rajma.
Rajma. Do you like rajma?
No.
I like the aloo.
Do you not like the rajma?
I used to think the kidney beans are actual kidneys, and then
Yeah,
it
that's
would,
what I
like,
used to
weird
think.
me out.
Yeah, we do like a bit of rajma jol sometimes as well. But yeah, I think everything about being Punjabi or being from a South Asian family, it's just rich, isn't it? That culture, the food.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of richness to it, and there's just a lot of variety, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like as a Punjabi, you can have aloo wale parathe for breakfast, or puriyan chole, or you know, omelettes, or whatever. You can have whatever you like, can't you? Really, and not just breakfast choices. All your meals throughout the day, you have lots of choices. The same applies for your outfits as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like you can wear lots of different types of clothes, different colours.
Indian people always have like 1,000 billion trillion different suits. I don't know how their cupboards fit all of it.
Well, they don't, do they? Where are your mom suits?
Grandma's.
Come on.
Because we just don't have the space. So I think there's so much in terms of the good for being a Punjabi. What about the bad?
I think the bad thing can sometimes be that it gets too loud, maybe, and like especially in Punjabi houses, like we shout a lot to be heard. Mum.
I've been brought up to a different generation to these lots, and maybe we should do a podcast about growing up in different generations, perhaps, and then we could talk about it then. But I think for me, the bad things about being part of a Punjabi community or Punjabi culture is that we were quite close-knit. So we sort of stayed with our family a lot. So I wasn't allowed friends. I wasn't allowed to go out. I had lot of restrictions. So I think being in a Punjabi household, in the generation that I grew up, there was too many restrictions as a girl. You can't do this. And I think there's a building upon that. You know, there's a big difference, isn't it? Like, you can't do certain things. So, Laksh, what's your thoughts?
So I have two things actually. One of them is about like your time. I don't think it really happens this much in this time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the gender differences, like how people would treat boys better than girls.
Yes, I think so.
Honestly,
yeah.
Like most cultures did that for like a long period of time.
Maybe you guys don't experience it in your home, but I think it's still quite rife in a lot of homes. And I have to say, I think it feels that like you said, like that gender difference, like it hasn't changed in some households, in your generation even. And I think that is a bad thing about sort of being South Asian or being from a Punjabi family, that we are not teaching our children, actually, kuri hove, munda hove, girl or boy, doesn't matter. Sare ekko jiha, we're all equal.
And the other thing I would also like to say is, I don't know if anyone else can relate, the amount of names I have to remember, like, see, this is what I mean, Mum.
Sorry.
The amount of names I have to remember all the time, like...
Or when people get your name wrong.
Oh, yeah, like... Oh, my God. So, I'm Laksh, yeah. But calling me Lakash is too far.
Lakesh.
Laquifa.
He's had lunch before as well.
Lunch.
Also, what, like...
You're Mari.
Yeah, that's what people call you.
Or Maya.
Yeah, I've been called Maya loads of times. Where's the wine?
And, like,
Go on.
I'm remembering others' names, like, all the time, like... do you know who I am? I'm like... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they say, I held you as a baby. Do you know who I am? Like,
I can't remember when I was a baby.
Can't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday, let alone a random lady that held me as a baby. Like,
so it's like people, you find it hard to just remember all the different people that you come across.
yeah, and also like how everyone like, you know, there's like loads of hate towards Indians.
Yeah.
Like they smell or whatever. That just annoys me. Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, there are. People seem to have a negative attitude sometimes towards.
And it's not all
Asian.
wrong, because some people do smell.
Anyone can smell.
But yes, I do know what you mean. Sometimes that attitude towards being Asian, some people have a certain view of, you know, that you
Or
might
racism.
smell. What do you mean, Lux, when you say racism?
People are racist to a lot of Indians.
Yeah, they are. And when you say racism, how does that sometimes... How do you think that...
People thinking that they're better at someone just because, like...
The colour of the skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm proud of my children for bringing that up. That although it's not a negative thing, the outside world can make it a negative thing, can't they? The colour of your skin.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a bad thing really, but how others perceive you because of the colour of your skin almost does make you feel like that. Do you think you've ever had instances where the colour of your skin has affected...
Yeah.
Yes.
Like today when I went to the Godwara, just because I'm whiter than everyone else doesn't mean you can't give me prashad, man.
Yeah, he did behave badly, weren't you?
So confused.
Because some
Did you
people...
get discriminated against
Some people
by the guy giving you prashad?
Because
I
some
was just
people...
trying to get my prashad, yeah. He was like...
He's looking at her like, does she belong here?
He was just looking at me like I was like in the wrong temple.
Because some people think like I'm like from a different country, like Mexican or whatever, or Latino or whatever.
You look a bit Moroccan right now.
Yes, you do.
But I'm just the same as you. Like every human is the same. Like
Yes.
even if I was like American, for example.
There's a lot of Punjabis in America though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just as same as you are.
Can I say something about what you just said, Lux, that I think is really true? Like, I love what you said. Every human is the same.
And they're on the same level. Just because you have more money than someone.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, we all have blood, we all have veins, we all have the same sort of organs in us, don't we? Actually, we are all made up of the same materials, aren't we? You know, and everyone should be treated equally, regardless of, you know, where you're from or where you're not from. Which is quite an interesting digression as we're talking about being a South Asian family, isn't it?
So I think the last like badish thing is like the amount of superstitions they have is like crazy. Like, what do you
Superstition.
mean? What do you mean I can't pass salt to somebody? that one makes no sense. Like the deal thing. Why do we do the deal when a new person or when you get a new house?
person.
I don't know. Like when somebody comes to your house for the first time, why do they have to put deal in the front of your door?
I don't know why they do that. There is a reason why they do that. Yeah, we do have a lot of traditions
Like you
or
shouldn't
superstitions.
hoover at night. If you think about it, yeah. If I swept up at 10 o'clock at night, if I was in America, it would only be 5 p.m. So like that wouldn't be night time, would it?
Shikya baar nahi ja sakte. If you sneeze, you shouldn't leave the house.
Or if it's fun, what?
Yeah, you shouldn't leave. It's a bad omen if you sneeze and you're about to leave or do something. You shouldn't do it.
Or like you can't be in the same room as your mama when it's thunderstorming.
Yes, that's another one. My nanny always says "Pone chni karo niklida," which means you should never leave your house at 1:45.
Why?
I don't know.
Quarter to what?
Any 1:45 on the hour, whenever it reaches 1:45, "Pone chni niklida." Yeah, there's just loads of them, isn't there? Like there's like an unreal amount. So if anybody knows any, do drop them into the comments, or if you're interested, to share them with us. So superstitions, I think, that's another bad thing, because they're kind of a bit meaningless, aren't they? Some of them.
For real.
Yeah.
If you do all of those things, then like something bad does happen, then will you believe in them?
They probably did. That's probably what happened. Bad things kept happening. So now they believed in them. Yeah. I think that's what people think.
Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa. I think.
He thinks.
Carry
Wow,
on.
so surprising.
Carry
Me
on.
and my sister need to learn more Punjabi. So, we are going to do a quiz. Mother, you are going to ask us what different words mean, and the first one to answer gets a point. Keep track of your points, by the way.
So you want me to do a quiz?
Yeah.
A Punjabi quiz with you?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Talk about putting me on the spot.
It's not a lot of responsibility, Mum.
It's like I feel really heavy with this
But do
responsibility.
that hard
I
question.
feel like you are. I feel overwhelmed right now, and I feel like what questions should I ask them? And while I'm talking,
Mum's acting like she's building a rocket ship to go into space to save the Earth.
Okay. What does hara mean?
What mean?
Hara.
Cow?
By the way, you only have 3 guesses and
No,
the other one
no.
gets a point.
Yeah.
You only have 3
You
guesses
can
and
only
the
get
other
one
one.
guess. You only get one guess.
No,
each.
that's not fair.
What does hara mean?
You need to give us a clue.
No, you have to give us a clue if both of us don't
No,
know
you
it.
just shout out and then whoever gets it gets it. Give us a clue.
It's a colour.
Red,
No.
orange,
No.
yellow.
It's green.
0
That one.
points.
Next question.
Everyone has 0 points. Okay, so the rules are, if you guess
The rules
3
are
wrong
there are
ones,
no rules.
No, there's no
They're
rules,
rules.
man. Leave it.
There's
Fine
no
then.
rules. You asked for this. How do you say I in Punjabi?
Meh.
Meh.
What do you mean, meh?
Meh bangla pana.
Meh.
No,
Pizza Hut corner.
that's not what it is. So shall I tell you what it is? Meh bangla pana. Meh tikana.
Who got it? I said meh first.
You both get a point.
No,
each.
no.
No. You both
Whoever
get
says it first.
Ask another question, a bonus question.
No,
That's
because
really
he said
easy.
2 sentences with the word meh in it.
I said it first.
No,
Whoever
you
gets the
did
word.
not. No, you
Whoever
did
gets the
not.
word.
No, you
Stop.
didn't. We said it at the same
It's
time.
my point. I'm gonna.
No,
You're
no,
both
it's
getting
not.
a point.
No,
Next question.
Mum,
My
do a
point.
really easy one.
No,
And then the first one to just
No,
say
no,
it.
no. Okay.
my point.
Okay.
No, it's both of our
It's
points.
both points. You both get a point. Next question. Dand.
Teeth.
Teeth.
I got that one.
She got that
She
one.
got that one.
Jore. Jore.
I don't feel like that's in a song.
To be like what?
It's in a song.
Which song?
Jordy.
Eyes. What, Mum? What is it? You need-
Jore.
No, like give us a hint.
Hint.
It's a word that can have multiple meanings. So jore could be like shoes. Jore could be like jore as in twins.
Oh, together, pair. Pair.
Yeah.
Oh, just 3 points. I have 1.
Next.
Some easier ones.
Don't do easier one.
Jalabba.
Socks.
Socks.
We said that at the same time.
You got that.
We said that at the same
He
time.
got that
No,
point.
he didn't.
Next
Both
one.
of us get a point.
Next one.
Both of us get a point.
TV program.
No! Do you know what that means?
No.
Check.
Check. What does that mean?
In
In cricket. In
Checkmate.
cricket, people say check the recording.
replay.
Oh, I
What's
don't-
it frigging called?
Replay.
No.
Okay, my turn. Next
Oh,
question.
but just
My
wait.
question. Bonfatti.
Eyebrows.
String.
Eyebrows. You got the right answer.
So you have 5. I have 2. Definitely knows winning.
Go on.
Gun.
It.
Definitely said gone.
Gun. I thought you were listening.
I was completely going to do
I've got
earrings.
6.
Okay. Alamari.
Cupboard. Safe.
It's Alamari is covered. You got that one right. Large. Your Punjabi is really bad.
Go on.
Gulab jamun.
Food. It's food.
It's
food.
honey. Like
No,
not honey.
it's not honey. It's
it's
syrup.
like
Syrup.
syrup. It has syrup on it. It's a
It's a
It's
Punjabi
a round
dessert.
dessert. It's a round dessert.
How many have you got now?
Syrup. 3.
Lakshya's a gulabi.
You have 6. Gulab Masi.
I have 7 actually.
No, you have
Okay.
6.
Because I got Almari. I got 7.
Oh. How do you remember?
Gotti.
Watch. Watch.
No.
What?
The food.
Gotti. Yes.
No,
Yes, that's his face.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes. See you.
Sorry.
See you, Simon.
No, that's not fair.
Yeah, I
Mum.
meant gotta eat food.
No, you didn't say that.
I did.
You did not say what contact. I'm counting that as my point. She
No,
just
you're
wants-
not.
She just wants
That's
him
the
to
other
win.
thing with the
She just
Punjabi
wants him
language.
to win.
You can have one
She
word.
just wants him to win.
You can have one word with several meanings, right?
Yeah, Mum.
I'm
that's what
counting
she
that as my point.
Chitta,
White.
Kala.
Black.
Black. Just let me win. She's at 8 points.
I'm at 10. No.
No, she's at 9.
Can you do that to
Hat.
Hand.
You're never gonna win, Marty. I'm not putting it through. No, I am not putting my son
Last
through this
one.
anymore.
Last
I have
Last
understood.
one.
My
Last one.
son, you
Mum,
need to
pick
learn
you a
Punjabi.
really hard one.
Anguti.
Finger.
No. Anguti.
Oh, grape.
No. Grape.
I don't know.
Thumb.
Anguti.
Good tea.
Anguti. Anguti.
A ring.
So the moral of this is that
I
Mahi's
need to
better.
learn
Mahi knows
Punjabi.
Punjabi. Laksh, you don't know Punjabi. You need to learn some Punjabi, right? Okay? Mahi, do you have a favourite Punjabi word? Do you have any words in Punjabi that are your favourite words that you really like?
Angur.
And Angur, what's that?
Grape.
What other ones?
Sib.
Sib.
I like saying.
related.
I like saying Nassa. I don't know why.
Nassa.
It's
What's
just
Nassa?
has a ring to it. No.
Nasa.
Nassa.
Anything else?
Metada nasapano.
That's not nice. Anything else?
Ungali.
Laksh decides to take his socks off in the middle of a podcast. I don't know why, but he's got them back on now, and they might not too much. So we had to regather ourselves. We hope that we've been able to bring you a bit of a taste of what it's like to be.
No, we haven't bring them a taste. Here, have a taste. Colour, put colour. Good boy. Oh, go.
We hope you've enjoyed listening and watching us today, and just that little bit of insight into what it's like to be a Punjabi family. We would like to say thank you for listening.
Bye.